How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be unboxing a Uzumaki Pocket Curse, based on the manga by Junji Ito. If you guys are new to this series, basically these are mystery box minifigures. There's 8 different figures from the manga, and you don't really know which one you're gonna get. It's completely blind. You can kind of guess by weight, and I think that in one set, like if you found a complete box of these undisturbed, I would think that that would be one of each figure, but I can't guarantee that. I don't know for sure. Anyway, at my comic book shop, I picked up Azumi here from the Scar chapter. She actually glows in the dark. I think that's just what that figure does. I'm not 100% sure. And then this is Kyrie from the Medusa chapter. She does not glow. I think it's only Azumi that glows. And then we have one of the snails, the bully snail. And that kind of leads into what I hope to get with this one. I'm really hoping I get the other snail. They actually have 2 different snails in here, one for the bully and one for the main guy, and it would be cool if I got both of them so they go together. But there are a few other options that we could get. We could get the lighthouse lens. We could get the babies. Both of those are pretty cool. Also cool, 2 versions of Soichi's father, one where he's studying the spiral and one where he's in that barrel thing. So we have 5 possible figures that I still need to get. Of course, being blind box, there is a chance of dupes. Now, I went to Barnes & Noble. I went to the same one because I figured I'd be less likely to get dupes if I go to the same store. And I'm kind of hoping to get that other snail, so I did pick a lighter one, but this kind of feels a little wide, so I don't know if it's a snail or not. But we're going to open this up and take a look. Quick box tour. Azumi, Kyrie, Soichi's father, Snail, Soichi's father studying the spiral, Barnes & Noble sticker of $15. Anyway, taking my box cutter and sliding that open. Alright, let's open this box. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here's the black bag to keep people from peeking at what it is. So let's tear that open and check it out. These are always just a little bit hard. And what do we have? It is. Oh. Okay, so this figure is a little different than what I thought it would be, but it is the right one. So this is the second snail, but I thought he was turned all the way into a snail by this point, but no, he's actually still got his face just like the other snail does. So that is really weird, but you can see that they have 2 different faces. The easiest thing is that the bully snail has the little things coming out of his mouth, and this one does not, and their hair is different as well. So yeah, these are 2 different snails, but what surprises me is, other than that, they appear to almost be the exact same mold. I kind of thought that this one would be more fully transformed, but no, these are very similar figures. Huh. I wonder if they are the same mold other than the head. Interesting. Either rate, though, I do have both my snails, and they can now go be snail friends and live out their snail lives. What I have done in the past is I show you the part in the manga where this came from. This came from Chapter 8, The Snail, which I forgot to show you guys the title for last time, so let's open it up to the Snail chapter. Almost there, just getting to the very beginning. And yeah, we see Kyrie and her friend. Her friend here is like the friend that lasts the longest out of any of her friends, and I think when the town goes crazy, she just kind of disappears. But we see the eyes and the lips on top of the snail shell, not giving away the big reveal. Mild spoilers for the manga from here. But we get this kid that is always running late for school and only comes in on wet days. He's notoriously slow, and he will, over time, start to get a big hump on his back. And here's a frame of him a little more human than he is in the figure, but the classic one of him crawling his way into school with a big snail shell on his back. Here is probably the closest we have to the figure, where he's climbing up the walls and he still has his human head, but other than that, nothing else. So yeah, he's basically a snail by this point. So let's grab up this figure, and he sprouts the antenna by the time he's the snail in the figure, so he's closest to this panel here. So there's him climbing up the wall with the antenna coming out of his eyes, and we get the rest of him being a snail. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I do wish these two figures were more different, though. It is very strange that, they're the same position pretty much. Like, other than their heads, these two figures are so very similar. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I have them, but you'd think that, like, one would be facing the other way, or they'd be in two different stages of metamorphosis. Like, if he still had his arms and we got that panel where he was crawling into the classroom with his arms, that'd be cool. But it is just, these two snails, by the time this one turns, he is fully snail, so they don't even meet each other like this in the comics. So, yeah, it's cool, but so one does have the lip pieces, but other than that, these are so incredibly similar. I'm actually quite surprised. The only image I saw of the whole set was a pretty zoomed out one, so I didn't know. I knew that there were two of them, but I didn't know that the figures were that similar. Oh well. Anyway, let's get them all together. If you want a snail, I would recommend going for the lighter ones. That's how I got the first one, and when I wanted to get the second, again thinking they'd be more different, I also went for a lighter one again. So, well, we have different figures. We're halfway through the set. Here's hoping that we get cooler ones in the future, but yeah, it kind of sucks that they're just so similar. I don't know. But anyway, halfway through, hope to get more, hope to not get any dupes, but we'll see. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. This should be my Junji Ito playlist. If you guys want to see me unbox any of the other figures, those videos should be in that playlist there. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Junji Ito playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.